Hey guys, this is Matthew Drake of Illustrated Philosophy. Wow, what a journey. So, a little over a year ago, I had an idea. I decided, let's just see what happens if I, you know, record myself making a drawing of one of my favorite thinkers. The first couple videos that I did were all Stefan Molyneux. You may have heard of him. And just posted it on Facebook, hey, look at what I made. And the reaction was overwhelmingly positive. I I was encouraged. I thought, okay, people liked this, but I can do better, because the quality wasn't very good. And, some of the movements weren't very smooth. So I, did another one and did another one. And it was by the time I had my fifth video, it's called the top three lies of feminism, which is still to this day my most popular video. I knew that I had a product that the people really wanted to be out there. And more importantly for me, it had significant meaning in terms of how I can influence people, the impact that I can have given my talents, given my interests in uh, in politics, in psychology, in virtue. And so fast forward, about a year later, I just want to go through some of the stats from 2016, and I'll read off to you my top five videos. Number five was white genocide and the melting pot myth. Now, this one actually has the most number of comments on it, and you know what? It's actually, they're not all good. Some of them, some people actually had some negative things to say about this. It's kind of bizarre. I thought everyone would have agreed with me, but apparently not. Yeah. So, but and this is a little more a recent video, but so it's now actually at this point, at the point of this recording, it's now the third, my third most popular video. And if you do a search for Vox Day or white genocide, I think Vox is number one and white genocide is number three that it comes up on YouTube. Let me know if I have that wrong, because sometimes these trackers, the rankings, skew it towards whatever your own recommendations are. But I'm pretty sure that's accurate. So just think about that. Whatever your position is on the white genocide thing, yes, it's a little bit of a dramatization. If you're more comfortable with white extinction, all right, fine, we'll go with that. But this video is, along with a couple other important videos about white genocide, are opening people's eyes to something that they didn't even realize was happening. Right? You tell somebody that whites are now 8% of the world population, and well, some people might be a little concerned about that. All right, so number four, Forgotten Lessons of Socialism with Ron Paul. Got a lot of people from the Liberty Movement into my channel just through that video. Ron Paul's a good guy. He was never going to win the presidency, but in terms of his message, fully support the guy. Number 3, why do men become feminists? This is Sargon of Akkad. Let's just go through the next 2. The second one was the inevitable collapse of feminist societies with Black Pigeon Speaks. And number 1, as I mentioned, top 3 lies of feminism. So as you can see, people really don't like feminism. And I think that's becoming pretty obvious nowadays. You know, what is the number? I think only 1 in 8 women now identify as a feminist. Something like that. Right, so, yeah, I talk a lot about gender on my channel because it is one of those fundamental things that really affects everybody. Politics also affects everybody, but it's harder to do things about politics. But, you know, these myths that feminists have spread, for whatever their motives, it's just extremely divisive. And, you know, you can be an ethno-nationalist and have a consistent position. You can't, well, you can be a MGTOW, but it's kind of not the same thing if you're saying, I think men and women should live separately. Because biology disagrees, and if you care about the future, you are concerned with the damaged relations between the genders right now. So I've talked about single moms, well, not me, I've spread the message, the facts about single moms, parenting, polyamory, all of these things that just feel like they're being pushed on us. So feminism is something that I'm very concerned about. Now, here we are in 2017, and I'm reflecting now, and we're getting into a new presidency. Lots of exciting things happening, and you know, with your help, I would like to be at the at least an epicenter of that, of the culture war. I would like to put my stamp on the world through my art. And so it's because of that that I'm making some changes to my Patreon. Up until this point, you could subscribe on a per content basis. And I'm changing that now to a monthly basis, partly for financial planning for myself. I think it's easier for other people. Also so that I can start to have slightly different formats, such as comics. I'd like to do some comics. Had some success with that on a particular one called, which you can find on my Facebook page, called The Root of All Evil. So let me kind of explain some of the goals that I see for this channel. And these will all be listed on the Patreon page, which is linked below. So at $100 per month, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, it's basically not very different than what I'm getting now. It's about in that range, so I wouldn't expect to change much. If I can get up to $250 per month, I will commit to producing one comic, not animated, just a meme, still image or maybe a couple frames every week along with the regular animated video. At $350 per month, I will animate a song. I want to do some illustrated music, if you will. I think this would be a good way to get in different groups of people, people who are not necessarily going to be the ones watching, a report about Black Lives Matter or the facts about single motherhood. Just to draw in new kinds of people. $500 a month, I'll increase my output to 2 animated videos per week, in addition to the weekly comic and the 1 monthly music video. And if I get to $1,000 per month, I'll quit my full-time job, and you'll see a lot more of me. So that's my roadmap. Now, I just want to quickly go through the rewards. Just so you have an idea of what you could get for supporting this channel, if you like it and you want it to continue. The blue pill level at $2 would be you get access to our Facebook group. And, of course, you also get all of the regular videos on my channel. The black pill level, $5, you get unlimited digital art. I get a lot of people asking me, hey, can I have a wallpaper? Can I have a JPEG of this? Well, you can. You can have high resolution of all of the works that I've ever done. And they make great wallpapers, or you can print it out for yourself if you want. And of course, you also get the Facebook group. $10 per month, the white pill level, you would get a complimentary mug, as well as the previous rewards. At the $25 level, the red pill, you get 1 poster. These are high quality prints of, you'll get my most popular video from that past month delivered to you. At $50, this is the iron pill level, I'll do a video dedication. I will draw a picture of you. If you don't want it to be you, it could be, a Pepe image or something. And, I'll mention your name, and I'll thank you directly in the intro to one of my videos. And you, of course, get the poster, the mug, etc. At the top level, top kek, is the God Pill. There are only 4 of these that I can offer because the prize is a signed original. Every month you'll receive an original illustrated philosophy drawing signed by me, and that, who knows, could be worth something someday. Plus, you get my eternal gratitude. So please check out my Patreon page if these are of interest to you. I contribute to podcasts, to works that I appreciate, because I want to see them flourish. I want to see more of that. So if you like what I'm doing, if you think that this is a message you want to get behind, and it's not just my message, obviously, right? I take a more perspective view, telling other people's stories. I would encourage you for that reason. Also, here's the thing. I'm putting my face out there, or at the very least, my hand. And Matthew Drake is not a pseudonym. This is me. This is, this. Yeah, so I'm not anonymous. I'm not hiding behind some pen name. So I think there's a certain amount of courage that takes, given the controversial topics that appear on my channel. Now, as far as the case for art, well, art is the window to the soul. Reasoned arguments aren't enough. It helps, but that's, if I learned anything from my libertarian days, it's you don't win people over by winning an argument or debate with a person. You do it through culture. You do it through being an attractive person, and the social context is also very important. I would like to read a line from Plato, from his book The Republic, in Book 3. He says, "It follows then, Glaucon, said I," this is Socrates, "that education in music and the fine arts is most potent, because by this chiefly rhythm and harmony sink into the inmost part of the soul, and fasten most firmly upon it, bringing gracefulness and making it graceful, if one is well trained, but otherwise just the opposite. And again, because if any things are defective or badly made or badly grown, one trained as he should be in that way would perceive it at once, and would be pleased or pained with true taste. He would praise the beautiful things, and eagerly receive them into his soul, and feed on them, and become himself beautiful and good. But the ugly things he would blame with true taste, while still too young to have reason by which to understand about them. And when reason came to him, he would gladly welcome her as a friend, whom he recognized by a sense of affinity. Don't you think so?" The left, who I consider to be our enemies, they know this very well. They understand the power of humor and of art and of reaching young people. You just have to look at Hollywood or any of the late night quote comedy shows. But this is changing. This is how it was in the old days, before YouTube, before 4chan, whatever you think of 4chan. Don't really go on there, but before Reddit. Now the right is now has a hold on the capital of humor, being the culturally cool group. As Milo says all the time, it's now cool to be a conservative, and liberals are being shamed. So I think that's great, and my vision is to take away the monopoly of the postmodern art world, which everybody knows is bullshit, but only some people have the guts to talk about. And I do, I'll be releasing some videos. I want to address this topic of art more in depth. So I have a couple thinkers who are really, either they're artists themselves or they've seen a lot of this effect that cultural Marxism has had on the art world. So you can look forward to that in the future. That's all I had to say. I won't waste any more of your precious time. If you're ever in the Pittsburgh area, please drop me a line. I'd if I'm available, I'd certainly enjoy meeting some of you. So thank you for your generosity, and I'm very excited about the next year or two. I think we're going to do great things and make art great again.